All right, guys, just touched down to the job site. So I got my partner, childhood friend, Dominique, with me today. Gonna help me knock this out. So this is what we were discussing right here, guys. As you can see, it's burnt up right here. And I was telling him in the past, I'm pretty sure that the guy before me was putting the leaves right here. And that's something I try to avoid. I try to put them on the street, keep it off the grass as much as possible, because the leaves will kill the grass. That's why it's important to make sure that you do your fall and spring cleanups, because those leaves, when it's laying on top of that grass, it will kill it. So it's important. It won't grow the way it needs to. So I probably won't get much footage of the back. When it comes to the back, we're just gonna blow the leaves deep into the woods, but everything in the front we're gonna bring down here and pile up at the street so the city can get it. And when it comes to this side over here, we're gonna push all of this over here to where we have it all on one side. So let's get to it. Yes, sir. Yeah, right at the corner. Yup. Yeah, that's good. Then everything else we'll push to the woods. So as you saw on the last clip, I was talking to my guy, and what I told him was it's a better move for us to push all of the leaves onto the concrete and then move it to the other side versus trying to blow everything down. Just because, as you see here, once you get the leaves on that concrete, it's gonna fly. So we kind of went straight down in the line and just pushed everything on the concrete and then moved it to the other side. anytime I'm blowing leaves, I like to start around the perimeter, sort of the same way that you cut grass. You outline the property first. I do the same with leaves. I feel like it's a lot easier that way. Once you get your perimeter established, then you can just kind of work down from there. And that's really what I'm trying to do here, is just come behind my guy. Anything that he misses, I'm trying to get into a nice little pile off the perimeter, get that all clean, and then just keep moving forward. The good thing about this property is everything goes downhill, so gravity was on our side for this property. As you see, it's sort of a slope, so it worked out perfect because we were basically blowing the leaves downhill the entire time until we got into the dip right at the end of the hill. But for the most part, everything was downhill, so it flowed pretty smooth. And actually on this day when we did this project, guys, it was drizzling a little bit. I honestly didn't know if it was gonna come down hard or not, so the weather was on our side. Here's a good angle of the property. You can see where it comes downhill, and right here I have the camera set up right at the dip, so you can see where it goes downhill and then it comes up a little bit, kind of where that dip is. So here's a good view of that property. And this is one of my mowing clients too, and I tried it different ways. I tried cutting this property zigzag before to get your diamond effect, and also I tried cutting it sideways a couple times, but just over time, man, the best way I do it is just up and down. I'll cut it twice, up and down, and it looks really good that way, because that dip at the bottom, sometimes the deck will dig into the ground. So I'll either have to fade it in with the weed eater or kind of finesse it on the cutting. So up and down is the best way for me to cut this property, and like I said, I do it twice and it looks real good. And the same with the side over the right, I'll just cut it up and down, and then it looks good. Just from my experience with doing leaves, when you have a big pile like this, sometimes it's better to work backwards. You see I'm walking backwards right now. I'm starting at the thick of the pile and pushing that forward to lessen the load, if that makes sense. Because when you have a big pile of leaves, it's gonna be a little hard to push it all from that one side. So it's best to start from the other side, fan it out and get it thin, and then just keep moving forward that way. Because if not, it's gonna be a lot tougher if you trying to push that big pile of leaves at one time. So that's just a tip. That's how I do it. Let me know in the comments how you guys move a big piles of leaves like that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I actually had to cut it short on this one because my phone died, so I couldn't show you a final clip of the front yard, but we did one final sweep to make sure we got all of the loose straggles and piled it up at the road. Like I mentioned, I tried my best to keep it off the grass so we can keep the grass looking good. Stay busy, guys. Stay busy. It's 2024. Go ahead and lock those clients in now. I have some big stuff coming up. I have some pine needles I'll be throwing down at Jetway, and then some mulch I'll be doing at the church. So stay tuned for that. I was able to get a few clips of the backyard. That's what you'll see here shortly. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe.